Hi! Did you just buy a LipSense color that seems almost impossible to apply? Don't get frustrated, just watch this video. I want to share a few tips with you that I've learned along the way. First, always clean and dry your lips. I use waterproof micellar water and a makeup wipe. I do this to make sure my lips are clean from any food or makeup. Once your lips are clean, make sure you dry them before application. Remember to shake that tube for at least 30 seconds. Now here's where the magic happens. Toss all of those standard LipSense tips. This ain't no normal color. Today's stubborn color of choice is Nude. Our first tip starts with layer number 1. Instead of applying it in one motion, you'll want to go back and forth. Make sure your lips are taut by stretching your mouth open. For this first layer, you'll want to scrape off excess product to ensure a thin layer. Yep, thin layers in a back and forth motion. Then let it dry. For layer 2, you're going to do the same thing you did with layer 1, but this time you'll be using the excess product on your wand. You'll still want to use the back and forth motion when applying this layer. Make sure for this layer you allow for extra dry time. Now this is where we can tend to get frustrated. Look at all that blotchiness. Okay, here's our next step. Skip layer 3 and do what I like to call patchwork. Fill in the more bare areas and leave the rest alone. Colors like Nude, Bravo, Mulled Wine, Apple Cider, and colors that are just more matte can tend to have a thinner consistency, so they need to be applied a little differently. It may be a little bit of a learning curve to apply these colors, but they are gorgeous once you get your technique down. Make sure you allow for a good amount of dry time. Now, if you're a perfectionist like me, you'll probably go back in a fourth time to do a little more patchwork. The biggest trick is to do what's best for you. Just make sure it's completely dry before you apply your next layer or your glossy gloss. Now at this point I feel like my application is pretty seamless, so I am one happy girl. Last but not least, make sure you seal your color with glossy gloss. Why? Because it's the most moisturizing out of all of our glosses. Specialty glosses always go over glossy gloss for the longest wear time. Now we're done. Let's make sure it all checks out with our classic smudge-proof test. Perfect! Now excuse me while I do my lame happy dance. I hope this helped you get that seamless finish for your stubborn color. Bye!